I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Team Disruption stream here for esea Season 42 of Open. I will be your caster, Birdie Box, here tonight as the Team Disruption team look to take on Pepe Crew, what seems to be a French roster as we head into Inferno for the night. Should be an interesting game. With a couple of context behind it. Team Disruption currently 4-3 in Open, and Pepe Crew currently 2-5. And so there's a slight difference in kind of those standings. And honestly, with that said, I mean, this is Open. Usually the teams that come out on top are the ones with the higher standings going into the game. It's really not too overcomplicated. Hi, I see. It's good to see you, buddy. But yeah, coming into this, I mean, Team Disruption, they're on the back of a 3-game win streak. The last time they played Inferno was actually their 3rd game of the season, and the only time they played it, which was a 69 win in their favor. Pepe Crew, the only time they played Inferno was actually never. They've been playing Ancient, Dust 2, and Nuke for the entire season, and so coming into this, it's going to be a fresh new map for them, and one you'd hope that they have some experience in. I imagine most players do in EU, but I'm not quite familiar with what the meta is over there, and so we will We'll see. Alright, everybody, welcome back from that short little break. We do have 10 players in the server ready to go heading into their knife round, which gives us a little bit of time to intro the map heading into Inferno. Team Disruption taking on Pepe Crew. Expectations, honestly, I mean, I mentioned a little bit before in the pregame, but I do expect Team Disruption to be able to come out on top in the end. It does really seem like they have more of the higher quality players in the server, especially with the kind of standings they've got in these last few matches. They also got that one extra official game having been played before, and so leaning in that direction, but I wouldn't be surprised to see, I mean, it is Open, a little bit of, you know, I would say a role reversal in the sense of my expectations being flipped, but players slowly starting to ready up. I would argue that pistol rounds actually, they matter more than they would in other leagues, because you're talking about a situation where players might not necessarily be as good at making use of their pistols. The accuracy might not necessarily be there. We're going to be looking more towards awkward gunfights, which can be harder to take with the pistols for sure. But I mean, hey, I'm here to be proved wrong for sure. Victor, he's going for an aggressive play. Here's all these footsteps towards the apartments. He spotted at least a couple of those players, but he's yet to actually find a kill. Instead, Pepe Crew, they're getting ahead of themselves out towards the apartments. But Flavsy's going huge. He's found himself a double. The bomb still present on the bomb site, and that's another 3rd kill for him. Runs out of bullets. Actually gets tapped to the head before he can find that 4th kill. But the rest of his teammates ready to pick up the slack. And Team Disruption find themselves in position of that first pistol. A smoke will block his progression. 4v2 retake situation, and Pepe Crew already hit down to low HP. It will be the SMG of Victor to clean it up towards the end. And so 2 players dropped and a bomb plant for Pepe Crew. Not necessarily the worst outcome, but with the full investment that they made, so I need them to start playing their A game, not only connecting the shots, but finding the early entries that they have not really been successful in finding so far. They've been quite telegraphed at their strategies as well. In Team Disruption, they seem to just have confidence. Look at these B-players. They're so good. So good at just working their way down. They grab control. They find those early kills, and Pepe Crew just don't really seem like they understand how to combat that at the time being. They're overcommitting to that gunfight. I mean, they'd have the money to buy back, but there's utility missing amongst maybe a couple of other things. And so as the time ticks down, recognizing that he may be out of options, it looks like he's bowing out. Pepe Crew will pick up their first round. Things could start to get interesting as Team Disruption heading into this next gun round are going to be put on the brink of economic collapse, but push down towards mid. This is an aggressive play in the early opening for the CT side as well. It's going to make it awkward for Pepe Crew to get back into this because the kills have come through towards alt middle as well. For Kano, I try to force out this gunfight because Denzito's between a rock and a hard place, but no, for Kano goes through the smoke. He catches off the Opera of Nennis, and meanwhile towards alt mid, the bomb is dropped. Denzito has been sitting a banana since the start of the round, yet to actually spot anyone, now left to handle the entire round on his own. And the only benefit he has is the fact that he hasn't been spotted, and that, I mean, Flavsy's still on 12 HP, so better than nothing. It would take a somewhat of a miracle, and Victor's able to clean him off. Double op setup for Team Disruption. That's going to continue to come through as they pull out a flawless round in that next gun round. Pepe Crew, this is concerning. I would say, as a side note, in divisions like this of competitive play in Counter-Strike, the thing that really tends to lack is utility. I guess as I say that, Pepe Crew knocked down to lower HP, but not just utility to get kills, but to set yourselves up for them as well. To swing through with flashbangs, all that sort of things, it's very difficult to predict how your opponent's going to be using utility. You can expect a lot of dry swings, you can expect to fake out, but Badge finds a kill to the side of the smoke because Team Disruption, they actually did miss that smoke of their own. I thought that had fully hit, but I guess not in this situation. Flash will send Badge out and looking for some information. There will be top car control to be retained, and so Pepe Crew, they didn't only waste that smoke, and so they have a lot more utility to work with in these next couple of seconds, but only 20 of them left to work with. It'll have to be a play somewhere on the map, and Zito pushed over towards A, will go down, and meanwhile swing back through towards Banana. Badge will find a kill, but recognizing how the time is taking short, Kano's gone on the offensive, and Lolotelli's lost his life as a result. 6-1 now. Pepe Crew's next gun round falls flat as well. Pepe Crew just don't really seem like they have the best idea how to take advantage of what they've got to work with. Eddie finding a triple with the A1S. Excellent work through the smoke. Finding another to make up his travels. Potentially the ace on the cards for him. Tech 9 will make that possibility mute as Classy swings back through from Boiler with the AK-47. Making the round difference 6. Not something you want. Not a way you want to start off the T side of Inferno. Another aggressive play down towards the B-bomb site. Furcano finding a kill towards Ben. I'm quite confused as how that shot didn't hit, but Badge is ready. Waiting in the back lines to pick up after the fact, and another 2 openings for the CT side. It's just so concerning to see this happen, because you know it's going to be almost impossible for the Pepe Crew to work their way back into this. It's one thing if you have equal caliber players and you can see the kind of light in their eyes that they could pull it back at any time, but I would say Pepe Crew need a man advantage in almost any situation right now to be able to pull through with these rounds. He is taking lots of damage to the side of the wall. Elsewhere, Nennis has also been knocked down. Spam connecting through the smoke. Lolotelli is going to be wondering why he committed to a spray down like that. It's so easy to track those tracers. And he did such good work last round with the A1S towards brackets. Still able to make or deal damage. Molotov will push him towards the B side of the map. It's gonna be Badge ready and waiting again, but it's quite an off angle. After that shot, he swings back through to find his 3rd kill of the round. Team Disruption up to 8. And honestly, let's say you're a team in this situation, right? You're Pepe Crew, you're really struggling to find kills getting into these games. Your players aren't really performing. I'd say this is an opportunity for a pause. I think getting to 8-1 and not taking a little bit of time to talk about what you need to change is a mistake. But Priest is going to find a kill through the top mid smoke. That's an entry they've been lacking this entire game, so they'll be happy to take it. But the capitalization here is important. Being able to shift off of that kill and find an opening into the bomb site is the next move. Pepe Crew have rarely been successful in that endeavor so far. Victor, he spotted that deagle for sure. Gonna start being set up. Molotovs starting to come through. Flashbang surely to follow up off the back of it, but no, instead Furcano swinging through. Finding a kill with the op Badge, ready to prevent the entries from coming in, and he finds himself a triple with the AK-47. Morgez, the man who was lurking towards Boiler just a couple seconds ago, now unable to back up his teammates. It could have been a much needed entry. I think at this point in the game, lurking is not as important as getting into the bomb site, because with that man advantage, that was really the more important factor, is the double up setup. once again comes out on top, able to find those last few kills. Team Disruption, they're 1 round away from double digits. It's down mid, they'll do plenty of damage. Molotov towards the tunnels is going to miss this time around, but Eddie's isolated a kill towards the left side of mid. He'll take those. A smoke to deny the trade. Maybe the bomb would reconsider once again. This might not be a gunfight they can take anymore. Let's do the smoke badge towards the B bomb site is able to find another, but this is awkward. And Flavzy once again coming on top in the 1v1. Fricano able to close the deal with the AWP. Don't want to cast curses, but I could imagine this to be 16-1 at the end of this game if they're able to find the second pistol as well. Eddie's going to find the kill. Map towards Arch and a push to the smoke of the CZ is going to actually find the kill. A proactive play coming up from Denzito, but it's going to be immediately traded as Eddie comes out on top once again. 4 kills for him. This badge closes the round elsewhere. To prevent that App's aggression, but Flavzy is not going to be swayed away. Instead, he'll push through. He's going to find the kill onto the bomb. Lolatelli will find the trade, but Victor swings through to regain that advantage. And is though aware. Posted with the AWP will drop any further aggression. Fricano's posted though, that's dangerous. Pocket spotted. Fricano takes the shot, but no connection. Badge will have the advantage when it fades. He will have the advantage of surprise as well. And then this walks in the crosshair of Eddie. This man is 14-6. Doing such a great job, but Team Disruption just seem on top as ever, and Fricano spotting out the last player. Gonna miss the flick, but the Tech 9 spam gonna deal plenty of damage. Freeze is gonna miss the nade, but his teammate, or Eddie rather, let me just math real quick. I mean, yeah, Badge has more kills than all of Pepe crew put together. It's not ideal by any means. Pushing through. Menace isn't going to be traded. Molotov will prevent the advance of Pepe Crew. The AWP of Victor still posted. Finally able to make the impact. That's a dangerous spray down, and Lolatelli finds the connection through the smoke. Still other players present. A bomb site not open for the taking yet because there's also a push that's been proactive from the B bomb site. Victor rings off the AWP again, finding the bomb and a kill towards Arch. The remaining 2 players from Pepe Crew, they have to just sit and watch, try to make their way out towards the apartments and a way back into the round. Badge taking gunfights will be taken out. Fricano ready to trade. Will be Victor to clean up shop. 3K from him in the round with the AWP. Great work as we head into the last round of the half. It is 13-1. Next half, winning this one is crucial. They've got the guns invested to try to make the case for it, but they're gonna need more than hopes at this point, as Eddie knocks 2 out of the Molotov. And another round started for the Pepe Crew side where they're lacking 2 players. Ooh, a nice shot though from Lisa. Meanwhile, Denzito's found a kill elsewhere towards the apartments. An aggressing counter-terrorist has been knocked out, but I can't really blame Team Disruption. They've got so much confidence. Looking for kills, just trying to boost your stats at this point. It's really the best way to end this game quickly. Badge, though, caught with his pants down. Slightly whiffing the spray, and all of a sudden Denzito's brought it down to the 2 remaining AWPs. Bombs in a recoverable place, at the very least, but 1v1's on the board at least for Denzito. He could make this work, but 40 seconds left. He doesn't have the most time to really just sit around and wait for something to happen. Eventually, he'll have to make a play for that bomb and decide on where he's going to try to shift his attention. It looks like he might try to take it over towards the B bomb side. Fricano, he didn't spot the leg. Oh no, that's dangerous, but swinging back through. Denzito caught with his knife out. At the time, but hey, Prove me wrong. Heading onto the CT side, Pepe Crew into the pistol round. Second pistol of the game. Absolutely everything to play for. 14-1, a massive scoreline that needs to be closed. And just to remind everyone, though I'm sure most of you are aware, if Pepe Crew want to win this game while avoiding overtime, they need to win 15 rounds in a row. And, well, that is the opening to try to get you there. Pushes from mid at B bomb side simultaneously are going to find kills. Eddie, though, finding trades, but as Lolatelli pushes back through another forced 1v1, the Glock's going to come out on top. But awkward situations as Eddie runs out of bullets. The USB able to prevail. The swing, though, the push towards apartments from Furcano, able to secure the A bomb site. 2v2 situation. It's only the B bomb site players left to contest from Pepe Crew. Everything to lose. Counter-terror spotted and towards the apartments. Swings back through. Furcano's going to connect. Not a single bullet being hit by those dual Berettas, and the double swing coming through. Victor's going to be able to clean it up after trading his teammate. Team Disruption up 15-1. Pepe Crew, their economy. I mean, this is a hard ask. Team Disruption will have all of the weaponry. They'll have all the confidence. Pepe Crew, they're lacking essentially everything they need to make not just this round work, but anything even remotely close to a comeback. Towards top mid. Furcano did the damage, but Batch, will be able to clean up towards the end. The Eagle starting to fall short, and it's already down to Frieza alone, up against 5. He's being hunted. He's being taken out, and that's going to be Team Disruption to come through with a 16-1 victory. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not a very exciting affair, to be honest. The scoreline, I would argue, wasn't... I mean, it wasn't close, which is really what I'm going for there, but it doesn't really show how much of a different skill level these teams are on. You could see 16-0, 16-1, 16-3, all these kind of single-digit scorelines for the losing side. You could see the scorelines happen and think, oh, like, you know, it might have still been close, but they couldn't quite get into the game. Most of those rounds weren't even close to competitive from the side of Pepe Crew. And so, I mean, yeah, a great win from Team Disruption. I'm happy to see them pull through because, I mean, we are on their broadcast. As unbiased as we try to stay, I mean, that's really the outcome that's desired regardless. But that'll push Team Disruption up 5-3 for the season as they look to take on, let me just check the schedule real quick. They'll look to take on, I can't pronounce that. Drove Toter. I'm going to say that. Some German team, which is interesting, but look to take them on. They're currently also a 2-3 team as well. That'll happen later on the 5th. So plenty of time for the Team Disruption side to practice, get some more reps under their belt, and move into that game with a little bit more confidence. But that's it all for me tonight here on the Team Disruption broadcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys at a later time.
About to buy some dentures, make the whole eat me for dinner. What? Hey, all of my eyes, I can't see. I'm at the jump out my body, I'm ready to leap.